Hey guys, welcome back to the Friday Vlog, where we discuss activity that goes on here with the BuzWeaver channel. That includes things like current events, headlines that are in the news, social media, pop culture, technology, and items of interest that come up during the week that allow us to have a little bit of a dialogue. If this is your first time here to the channel, welcome. If you are an alternative follower and subscriber, as well as a YouTube subscriber, thank you guys, all of you, for your continued support.
One of the biggest social media news stories earlier this week on Monday, June the 28th, as we see here from American News, breaking: YouTube bans censorious right-wing watch account. YouTube has banned Internet Hall Monitor Right-Wing Watch channel and removed the far left's account content from the video sharing platform. Now, you need only read that the far left account was banned to realize that it's only going to be a matter of time before cancel culture, the outrage mob, and the mainstream media come rushing to the defense of right-wing watch. And of course, as we had anticipated, it didn't take but maybe a few hours, as we see here. Update: a YouTube spokesman said that Right-Wing Watch's channel has now been reinstated and that the site was taken down by mistake, according to Washington Post tech reporter. As we see here, you can see his tweet. However, we have seen conservative channels be taken down and banned, and as we see with Steven Crowder, he's been taken down several times and then restored, but then he's never been able to re-monetize his account, and they have told him that he hasn't broken any terms of service that would prohibit him from being able to be monetized. But it didn't take very long for Right-Wing Watch to be right back up and running again. Now, if we go over here to the Right-Wing Watch Twitter account, you would anticipate that if they're a right-wing watch group, right, who are protecting the people of America and they monitor the activities of the radical right, you would think there would be like tons of white supremacist activity that they would be monitoring and keeping everyone aware of. But as you go through, I don't see any buildings being spray painted. I don't see any fires. I don't see any Molotov cocktails. I don't see any frozen bottles being thrown. I don't see images or mug shots of criminals from the right, from any white supremacy group or any of the particular organizations that I can't mention by name here on YouTube. I don't see any of them. What I see is little news stories on, for example, trans sports for women, and I see them going after ministers. I see them going after military individuals. I see them going after, particular points of interest for them. Here's My Pillow, Michael Lindell, and Steve Bannon. So they're going after just regular individual people that you would see in regular conservative news and so forth. So I don't see any of the troublemakers. I don't see people throwing bottles at police. I don't see the police being attacked. I don't see people being dragged out of their homes or threatened for having any sort of a flag in their front yard. I don't see any of that. But all we have to do is go over here to Andy No, and within seconds, you can already see, for example, the Portland police being assaulted and harassed. Minneapolis activity again reoccurring again in Minneapolis. And here, Portland police down here being harassed. Look, the window is broken out. Where's all this from Right-Wing Watch? I go to their homepage. I don't see any violence. I don't see any spray painted buildings. I don't see anything on fire. Do you guys see it? Do you guys, am I missing something? I don't see white supremacists out attacking anybody. I don't see any of the groups that are supposed to be far right out attacking anyone. I don't see it. But all I have to do is go over here to Andy No, and I can see it. Even if I go to Right-Wing Watch's Twitter page, we look through it. I'm halfway through it. I've gone through this whole thing, and all I see are groups of people from different media organizations, other commentators, their story about YouTube. I don't see any violence. I don't see any assaulting of the police. I don't see people being attacked out on the streets. I don't see it anywhere here. I see them maybe pulling up old stories from long ago on certain topics that concern them, but I don't see a lot of activity. Now, they have 297,000 followers here on Twitter, and of course, I'm a small YouTube channel, so I don't have a lot of room to talk, but their channel on YouTube has about 51,000 subscribers. So you would think they'd be much larger, but because Twitter is such a left-wing echo chamber, they're going to have far more people here on Twitter. You would think they'd be following them on YouTube, but you know what? YouTube does countless checks on bot accounts and empty accounts and accounts that people create. So all the bot accounts, the sock puppet accounts, and all those are removed. So it's no surprise to me that they have nearly 300,000 here on Twitter, but only 51,000 on YouTube, because YouTube cleans up their accounts where Twitter doesn't. But nonetheless, I don't see any of the activity that we see here on Andy's. This is in Portland. This has been going on for a year. You would think that over a year, with all this going on, that Right Wing Watch would be able to point out, show some mugshots, show something about the activity of how terrible. Look at the mugshot here. Look at all these people in this mugshot. Where is this from Right Wing Watch? Here we have more people that Andy's pointing out. And this is all freedom of information that you can get from, going to the police station. See, look at all these people. Look at all the people. I don't see this. I don't see this on Right Wing Watch. Where's the activity? Okay, now I'm just getting redundant. All right, so shifting gears, CNN loses nearly 70% of its viewers since Trump left office. Now, as you guys know, my mantra, my very famous mantra that you guys probably know by now, and that is that the Democrats, working alongside the mainstream media, special interests, tech giants, and activists, did everything they could to convince as many people as possible to hate President Trump. And now we're seeing the rebound. So where is all the support? Where is the huge, gigantic numbers of people who voted for Joe Biden, the establishment-appointed surrogate? Look at the numbers. They are getting destroyed here compared to the age groups of 25 to 54, which is in blue, and then the total viewers in black demographics. They are getting absolutely destroyed, especially during the primetime hours. You guys can pause this if you want to. And I posted this on my social media. So if you guys haven't already, be sure you're following me on Twitter, because I do have an account there. Could use your support on Twitter because of the continuous harassment from organizations like Right Wing Watch, sometimes Antifa, and of course, still getting harassed by individuals in the Ethan and Steven Crowder crowd. So it is quite interesting. But you would think that here you would get some kind of activity from Right Wing Watch, right? So here in London, we see London protests, thousands march through Capitol in day of protest. This is all for the lockdown. You would think Right Wing Watch would have this sort of content, right? You would think you would see thousands of people out march, or you'd see all these white supremacists out marching out in the streets and carrying on and espousing their right-wing agendas or whatever it is that they presume the right wing does. But I don't see any of that activity. I mean, every once in a while, you'll see some of the groups march. I can't mention some of their names here, but you guys know who I'm talking about. For example, that being headed by Enrique Tarrio. I believe I can say his name. Of course, I'm talking about the Proud Boys. I'm going to go ahead and say it. But you would think there would be Proud Boys stuff all over the place from Right Wing Watch, but no. But what happened here in the UK is, they're fed up. They're done. They're ready to get out of this lockdown. And of course, as you know, we have the new Delta variant. I think I can say Delta variant on here without saying the actual original illness, as you guys know. But I thought this was quite exciting, quite interesting to see. The Delta variant is interesting because we just learned, like this week, from WHO, the World Health Organization, that even if you've gotten both shots, they still require or suggest that you wear a mask because of this new Delta variant. So it's a constant, ever-expanding type of situation. But I did want to bring this to your attention, guys, because these are the kind of pivotal moments that we see in social media where YouTube says they banned someone and then it's only a matter of hours before they come back up. Because I was reading all of the tweets and stuff that were going on where YouTube was saying they've been permanently banned, they won't be reinstated. These are the same words we hear all the time. But of course, it only takes a matter of time before cancel culture, the outrage mob, and even the mainstream media come knocking on YouTube's door and they relent. And this is unfortunate because go woke, get broke is causing more companies and businesses to get negative attention than positive. So this is what I wanted to bring up to you guys for this week.
All right, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this Friday vlog. Thank you for the likes, the shares, and the comments. All of your engagement is greatly appreciated. Speaking of engagement, below this video, you can find my various social media links. So if you haven't already, make sure you're following me on social media because I do daily post on there as well. And of course, for all of you here on YouTube, that would be the channel icon appearing right there on the screen. You can click on that and subscribe, as well as indicate if you want notifications when there's content here on the channel, as well as the Friday vlog. And I will see you guys right there behind that camera next week.